bunch of little islands, like the Appalachians, the Rockies, the Sierra Madres of Mexico, the Andes, the Patagonias of Argentina and Chile. So this is how the people survived. Those that drowned, you know, the Lakotas, they say they're the keepers of the pipestone, the red pipestone. All tribes have a remnant of something that is sacred to them. Like we hold time. We're the people that have the calendars, right? They have and the Lakotas have the pipe. You know, after the flood, you know, even they say that is the blood of everybody that didn't survive the flood. That's how it got that color, that quarry in Minnesota. It's the only quarry in the world to find that pipe, and that is the blood of all of ancestors that didn't survive that flood. So, out of that, the Mayas came from the Yucatan, arose from there, and in the Grand Canyons as well, just like Faja Sapa. These spots are our Jerusalems. So when we came out of the Grand Canyons, out of the Hopis, everybody sprouted four corners. The Hopis sprouted Los Angeles, became the Tongva, the Cahuilas. Up north, they became the Shoshone, the Utes. In the west, well, in the east, they became Comanches. In the west, they became Tongvas. In the south, and this is where we come from. We come from the south. Migration of Nawak. We became Yaquis, Odham. We became Toltecs. And then we met with the Mayas from Yucatan. And we made our own chieftainship there in Guatemala, Chiapas, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua. And these are all tribal names, by the way, except for El Salvador, but we named it that. So I am from Salvadorian branch of Maya Nawak, representing all Mayas. Pipil, which means, right, we're Pipil Nawak, Mayas, which Pipil means my dear children tribe. So what I want to say is that I want to give a shout out as well to the people at the front line. They're holding it down out there. They're by themselves, but they feel our support here. And the securities over here, the young warriors are doing a great job. I've hanged with them. I haven't last all night with them because they're amazing. They don't sleep. Also, the people in the kitchen, they're amazing. They're working really hard. It's really hectic in there. So, if any of you want to volunteer here and there, you know, I gave my share of minutes, you know, and so a little bit goes a long way. So, people in the kitchen will give it up to you as well. And all of you here, just for being here. We can make a difference just by knowing our history. We need to break down our history. Just put it in one bowl. Don't make it complex. We have to stop debating on spilt milk. We got to stop debating on terminologies. Yes, the white person was the last human ethnicity to grab this one book that they call the Jewish Christian book. They grabbed it, I don't know, they flipped it. It tells you, they call it the good book. I've read it. And there's all kinds of scandalous stuff in there. It teaches you how to rape women the right way, supposedly. There's a right way for that, I guess. It teaches you what person to enslave. Someone who wrote that was really twisted, for real. You know, we have our own writings. We wrote. Don't let people, even amongst ourselves, we say, oh, you know how like we didn't write, you know? No, we did write. We had oral traditions. We wrote calendar. What is it? The Lakotas and their affiliates have the winter counts. The Anishinaabeg, Chippewa. They have the Midwewing. They wrote in bark, birch. We wrote, everybody wrote in stone, paintings, glyphs. Those symbols are writing. Every symbol means something. The Mayas, we wrote as well, because that's the most popular. Even people have forgotten that. So don't get it twisted. This is indigenous intellect, Americana. So no matter what you call yourself, yes, keep on representing your original name, your altonym. Lakota Oyates, not Navajo, but Dine. Keep telling people your name, but as a whole, we must use this English and Spanish language as a tool to communicate. Because we invented a lot of things in America. We knew about the wheel, we knew about metal, but we didn't use it because we knew this was going to happen. We knew that there was going to be an industrial machinery revolution, and we knew it was going to speed it up. Metropolis, cities, and contaminate the planet and the air. We knew this, so we did not use it. There's evidence of this. We have toys in Central America, little toys that have jaguar or dog heads, little toys with wheels on it. We have boulders that are spears in Costa Rica. We have the medicine wheel up here in Yellowstone. There are ancient ruins of a calendar with forks on it. So these are evidence of our intellect, of our ancients. So, what I want to say is, where's our $1 billion reward or loan? Because they know that if we were to get this money, we would start building a way to use different source of energy that's cleaner. They know this because this is through tribal eyes. This is the tribal, because any technology that we grab, we will convert it into a way that is tribal, that is indigenous, that is a way to not contaminate the planet in the sky. You know, India, this year, 2016, India, the ones that they call Indians, those are the Indians, right? Because I'm from Los Angeles, so it's confusing to me because I have Indian friends that are from India, so it's confusing. I know that we use that terminology, but you gotta understand, like, it's confusing to some of us city kids. But India had the most help this year by city banks. Okay, so supposedly we're Indian, so where's our $1 billion loan? So, but enough for that. So we know what we're here for. We're here, this is definitely a wake-up call. You know, I know that they're probably in their mansions, the ones that the Lakota call the black snake. I know they're in the layers, maybe just regretting with putting it right in front of this tribal state. Remember, this is not a reservation anymore. We're making tribal states here. These are tribal states. All these flags right here are a coat of arms Just like the 50 flags that represent the U.S. of Anglos. We need to come under one flag, just like the candy cane flag. And you guys know what I mean when I say that. Let's come underneath one flag. Let's come underneath the medicine wheel. We all have it. We have that in common. We have a lot of things in common. We believe in one creator. Us Mayas, they were demonizing us in 2012. Everybody was preaching 2012 doomsday except us. We were preaching it too, but nobody asked us, nobody interviewed us. The elders, 13 elders of the Mayan world came to New York on 11/11/11, and they did a tour across from New York to Los Angeles preaching this, and never got broadcasted. And that is a historical event, just like this one right here, in the history of 500 years of contact, our first contact with the other world. So it made us look bad. Now people say, oh, you guys were wrong. And I said, you know, it doesn't say anything about the end of the world in our calendars. We all us indigenous people know that life is eternal. You know, maybe we'll be gone one day, but we'll come back. Because the universe is a mystery up there. So, I know I'm bouncing around, but there's a lot to say, like I said in the beginning. But we must come underneath one flag so we could be represented internationally in the UN. Here in Standing Rock, this is ironic because in Standing Rock is where in 1974 is when a group of people got together, some indigenous intellects. They were politicking and they got status, but no